angels, hope you're well and hope you're having a lovely start to your new year. Let's get down to business, shall we? So I have another story time about these London men. My ladies that are based in the US or based around the world, you need to know that these London men, they are mad. I was sitting down a few weeks ago, you know, drinking my coffee, and I remember this story and I was like, nah, I need to let my best friends know about this because I genuinely cannot believe that this happened to me. I actually can't remember that I forgot about this because this story was wild. Guys, I'm so freaking pissed off as well because I've filmed this story time maybe about twice. I don't know what accent that was. But yeah, this is my second time filming this story because the last time I filmed it, it was all good, all well, and then the file corrupted and I was like, oh, okay. If you guys haven't seen my last story time when I spoke about my worst day ever and it related to perfume, then you guys need to watch that story time after this. I'm gonna link it in my description below. But for those who did watch that story time, you guys seem to really enjoy it. So today I'm gonna spill the tea on the time when his woman came to me as a woman, and disclaimer, I didn't know he had a girlfriend, so can you see why these London men are mad? Anyways, guys, grab a drink, get some popcorn, because this story is gonna be a bumpy road. This story happened maybe about 7 years ago. I was in my early 20s, and I was a massive party animal. I was raving every single weekend. I was always out on the streets, even more so than now. And I was in the club one night, and I met this guy. Let's call this guy Joe, because I'm not baiting out his name. But yeah, I met Joe, and guys, Joe was a fine boy. As I always say, you guys know my type already. He was 6'3", he was Jamaican, he was bearded. He's very kind of muscly, you know. You guys know my type is demons. Like, I really need to stay away from these demonic boys. But yeah, so he started chatting to me, and then his boy started chatting to my girl, and we went outside and we started, you know, doing all the small talk. He was asking me how old I am, where am I from, what do I do? And obviously I asked him what he did, and he told me that he was a part-time personal trainer. And guys, that should have been a first red flag for me to run, because a personal trainer and DJ. So my man is mixing sweet melodies and chaps and babes in the club, and you cannot tell me that 80% of personal trainers are not squeezing their clients nice when she's doing squats. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise, okay? Nowadays I try to stay away from DJs and personal trainers, but back then I was so dumb and naive, and I actually had a thing for that profession. So yeah, guys, obviously I was really interested in this young fellow, so I gave him my number, and that was that. The next day, right, he messaged me, and guys, like, even just thinking about this now, like, it's just so cringe. He was like, he said something along the lines of, hey Lauren, it was nice meeting you and getting to know you. Like, I was really feeling your energy and I'd love to take you out on a date sometime. But obviously, guys, I really liked him, so obviously I agreed to the date. And it was in a week's time, but in between then, we were speaking on the phone every day, and guys, this guy was lotioning me, calling me early in the morning with, you know, that lotion voice that guys put on in the morning, like, yo, B, what you saying? I can't even bloody do the voice, but you know that deep voice that boys put on in the morning? Not gonna lie to you ladies, that deep voice makes me melt. But this guy was doing the most. Like, he was on the phone to me for like 2 hours a day, and there would be points where I'd just be really enjoying the conversation, and I'm like doing up that meme, you know, that guy that's like sweeping the ceiling when like he's on the phone. That was me. Right, so this is a really important point of the story. So we went on our date, we went to Nando's, which is a bit like, because obviously I'm a newbie girl now. Oh, no, I'm joking. I love a Nando's. But yeah, we went to Nando's, and I remember this so well. Like, we was talking about relationships and exes. This guy uses his dusty, crusty lips to tell me that he'd broken up with his ex a year and a half ago, and it was a hard breakup, but now he's looking for something serious. Something serious. Okay, brother. Okay. So let me ask you a question, guys. If a guy moves to you, like spends all hours of the day on the phone to you, lotioning you, and then tells you this, would you think they have a girlfriend? Would you think they have a girlfriend? So yeah, the date went well. I think we went on another date after that. But when I reflect, things weren't really going anywhere. It was just like we was talking, we was getting to know each other. But over time, like, I don't know. Obviously, we were still getting to know each other, but things weren't that deep, if you know what I mean. Guys, I had to pause and get some mini egg because I'm so hungry. This is like the ad break right now. Anyone else absolutely obsessed with mini egg chocolates? Like, oh, I could eat a whole bag of these. Let's just go ahead and fast forward this story to 3 months later, where I'm just one night chilling on my bed, minding my own business in my headscarf and my mask or whatever. And I get this text from this random number and I'm like, is this spam? I open the message and it says, you chatting to Tom. So obviously I replied and I was like, who's this? And nah, I don't know Tom. She says something like, I can see that my man's chatting to you. Like, notice I'm putting on a voice for this girl now. I was like, who's your man? Like, send a pic. This girl proceeds to send a picture of her man. And guys, Joe is Tom. Tom is Joe. This guy lied about his name. He lied. He said his name was Joe. And his name was Tom. Wait, hold on. You're telling me that this guy moved to me. He's been lotioning me on the phone for 3 months. He said that he wants me to be wifey. All the while he has a girlfriend and he's lying about his name. Like, where did he think that this situation was going to go? Imagine if I never found out he had a girlfriend, right? And things started getting serious between us and I became his second wife. And then he introduces me to his mum one day. And then I'm chilling with his family around the dinner table eating a gussie and pounded yam. And then his mum's like, yo, Tom. And I'm like, who's Tom? So obviously, guys, I was in absolute shock. But I replied to her and I was just really honest. I was like, look, I met this guy maybe about 3 months ago. He moved to me. He told me his name was Joe. He told me he didn't have a girlfriend. Nothing was too serious. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'll be blocking his number and you can let him know. This girl read the message and didn't reply. So obviously, I thought that was it. I thought that I could just have a peaceful evening and the situation was over and done with. Guys, this situation did not choose peace in my life. Guys, I'm so sorry, but this story is about to get a whole lot worse. Like, I just didn't find out that the guy that I've been speaking to for 3 months lied about his name and has a girlfriend. So again, I'm just chilling on my bed, minding my own business, and I get a call from this private number. And usually, guys, I do not answer private numbers. I always think that it's like someone trying to sell me something or someone that's trying to scam me out of money. But for some reason, because of what happened, I felt really curious, so I answered it. Tell me why. Tell me why. I am on a conference call with the girlfriend and Joe or Tom. Tell me why. Is this a business meeting? Is this a business meeting? Conference call for what? Conference call for what? I'm not at work. I'm not at work. Is this Zoom? Is this WebEx? Like, why am I on a conference call? Is this my business? Is this my business? Like, what? This girl was losing her shit. She was literally like, right, Tom, tell me how you met this girl. Tom had the audacity to use his crusty lips. He said that we were just friends. We were just friends, Tom, were we? Guys, can we just get serious for a moment? And can I remind you how young I was in this situation? I had never dealt with anything like this before. And this girl was just going mad. She was like, well, according to this girl, you guys have been speaking, so who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? Guys, this girl was rolled. She was mad rolled. I feel bad saying that she was like a typical South London girl because I'm a typical South London girl, really. But she was a typical South London girl. She was proper hoods. Like, I was scared. Guys, I didn't sleep peacefully at night for a whole week because I was scared that this girl was going to come to my window with a Glock and just be knocking on it like, boom, boom, boom. So I chimed in and I was like, look, this is none of my business because it isn't none of my business. Listen, I do not want to be involved in this kerfuffle of a situation. Like, you need to go pattern your man. Go pattern your man and don't be coming to me with your negative energy, all right? But anyway, I was literally like, you know, we met 3 months ago. Nothing was serious. He told me he didn't have a girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. And guys, this guy was so weird because obviously the girl was going mental at me. Like, she was just bare cussing me out and like talking down my name. And every single time like she would get rude to me, he would be like, no, like, allow it, shit about it, shit about it. Like, why are you lying to your girlfriend but then trying to back me? Like, he was actually tapped. So yeah, I got like really angry, right? So I just hung up the phone because I wasn't about to like be involved in that whole kind of kerfuffle. Hung up the phone. This girl proceeds to call me on private number 10 times, but I won't answer him. Oh boy, guys, let's unpack this situation. So my guy moved to me about 3 months ago, told me his name was Joe and actually his name was Tom, lotioned me on the phone for 3 months, proceeds to tell me that he's broken up with his girlfriend and he's looking for love. Then his girlfriend calls me on crud. Can this situation get any worse? Can this situation get any worse? I'm so sorry, guys, but this situation is about to get worse. So please strap yourself in, top up your tea, coffee, wine, vodka, Hennessy, whatever you need to do to get through this story, because when I said it was a bumpy road, I truly meant it. I'm just going off on a tangent here, right? But I never get why the girl gets angry at the other girl. Like, fair enough if the girl knew that he had a girlfriend, but I told you that I didn't know that he had a girlfriend. So why are you directing your anger at me? Like, you need to go patting your man. You need to go and patting your man. He's telling you that we're just friends and he's lying to you. So I think you're directing your anger at the wrong person, babe. Anyways, guys, yeah, that all happened. To be honest, I feel that I forgot about it quite quickly. Like, I kind of moved on with the whole situation and moved on with my life. Literally 3 months later, I was in a rave with my girl. And you know how it is in a rave when it's really busy and it's a massive crowd. And we were at the front, like by the stage. And you know how it is when you need to go to the bar or something and you're walking through the crowd and you're touching people's shoulders to try and like alert them that you're trying to get past. Well, I was doing that because I was trying to get to the bar, and then I touched this one girl's shoulder. She turned around and this girl started screaming at me. She's literally screaming abuse at me, guys. And obviously I'm standing there and I'm so confused. I look behind her. I see this guy like walking over towards her. Guys, it was Tom. This is Tom's girlfriend that is literally screaming at me right now. And Tom's just there, like, with this worried look on his face like a fucking pussy. Obviously, I put 2 and 2 together and Deep's like, oh shit, this is his girlfriend. And guys, this girl is going crazy at me. She's like, what? So, you try to steal people's man, you bitch, you bitch. And guys, this girl is getting ready to fight me. And I am so confused and I was really scared because I've never had a fight in my life. But guys, I was committed now. I'm committed. Like, what am I going to do? Run away? Guys, I was hoping that my wig was on tight because I'm fighting. I'm fighting today. So I've accepted that this fight is happening and, you know, I'm just going to have to get some sort of superpowers going into me. Joe was luckily holding her back, trying to stop the fight from happening. But guys, this girl was kicking him. She was ready to pull up. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I was embarrassed. Because guys, I'm so sorry. But do you think that you will ever see me in my life fighting in a club over man? And a video of me ends up on World Star Hip Hop or UK Gossip TV. Are you crazy? Over man? Over man? No, that's not in my Porsche. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually did feel a little bit sorry for her because the fact that you want to start a fight with a girl over a guy just shows how much of a demon this guy is. And I have no bad blood for this girl at all. It's the guy that I hate and I just think is an absolute demon. And because this story happened such a long time ago, I really hope that this girl has like left this guy because he is just no good. So basically, guys, the fight did not happen, luckily. I just walked away and I stay away from that girl the entire night. And I never heard from that guy again, you know. Well, I mean, I did block his number, but I did see him out at the rave a few times and he was like all smiling at me and I was literally looking at him like, don't fucking smile your teeth at me, you fucking prick. I genuinely think that this is one of the most wildest things that's ever happened to me. Ladies, I need to know. I need to know if someone out there can relate to me. Have you ever dated a guy and found out that he had a secret girlfriend? Or even worse, have you ever had a girl come to you as a woman? I actually wouldn't be surprised if other girls have been through this stuff because I hear about guys doing this kind of kerfuffle all the time. And it's just like, is anyone faithful anymore? Is anyone faithful? I feel like a lot of girls have been through similar situations like this, but hopefully not at the extremes that I did. Anyway, guys, I'm so glad that I could share this story time with you. Let me know if you enjoyed it and let me know all your opinions of this Tom, Joe, whatever you want to call him. Let me know if you enjoyed this and you want to hear more story times because I genuinely think that my life is just a movie at this point. Don't forget to leave this video a massive thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!